Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Inspire Me 360. Hope everybody is having a wonderful week. The sun is in the sky, it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be like 26 degrees all week, so super exciting. I just want to talk about today the power of creation and understanding where we all came from, and just kind of looking at those aspects and really feeling grateful for where we are and where we live, and being able to breathe oxygen and all these different things, and being in such a place where there's so much magical and wonder and stuff like that. So I always wonder, the power of creation and stuff like that. Where do we all come from? How is this all made? How is everything so beautiful? Why is there so much color, and stuff like that? The one thing that I did stop doing is asking so many questions, and just, start to enjoy the moment and just embrace the beauty around you instead of having to, siphon everything and pick apart why things are the way they are, or scientifically breaking it down or mathematically and stuff like that. I think it's important to just, enjoy the beauty of it. Because when you put science and math and all those different things behind it, I really think it loses its beauty. And especially growing up, I really felt like colors and stuff like that used to be a lot brighter. Everything, from the colors of the sky to the plants and the trees and stuff like that. And I think it's because I put so much science behind it. The trees are green because it's springtime and they've just got watered and it goes through a cycle and stuff like that. And I think when you put that next to the beauty, it kind of takes it all away. And I think for a lot of people who don't put so much emphasis and stuff on those things, whatever it is, I'm not just saying it has to be beauty, it can be anything, but you really lose the meaning behind it and stuff like that. And I think it's important for hobbies and stuff like that as well. It kind of plays into it. If you play soccer, if you're an artist or anything like that, I feel like if you're doing it for the creativity and you're doing it for the curiosity and you're doing it because you enjoy it, and you're not, doing it because you have to, or doing it because you're breaking it apart and stuff like that, you're going to find way more fulfillment and enjoyment through those things that you do in your life. I find, when I was growing up with different things, sports and stuff like that, or whatever it was, I'd get to a point where I'm like, I'm bored of it, I took the creativity out of it, I made it into a job instead of, something fun. And it's kind of the same thing with creation and stuff like that. When you take away the wonder out of it and the joy and the unknown, and it just becomes pretty plain and pretty boring. I think personally you can exercise yourself back to a more colorful world too, and I find I've been doing that as well. Just not thinking about things so much, especially when I look around the room at all the flowers and different plants and stuff like that. I'm not like trying to just be like, that's that certain type of tree and it does this and that and it's supposed to be this color or whatever it is. Instead of doing that, just enjoy and embrace that it is so colorful and stuff like that. I think after a while, everything does start to pop a little bit brighter. I know with all the rain too, it has definitely made a huge difference with seeing all that different stuff as well. I also think the important thing about creation and the understanding of how everything is made is balancing your energy with everything else around you, because we are all energy at the end of the day. Just because something can't walk, see, touch, feel, smell, or have the same traits or instincts as us, or is an identical copy of us, doesn't mean that it's not. So I think it's really important to understand, like, that tree or that bug or that plant or anything out there is connected through energy, And it's really quite cool to see that, because you know, when you start talking to plants and stuff like that, or you know, bugs and stuff, people think you're crazy, but when you do it, you'll see after a while, like, those things will start to attract you because you're putting that certain frequency or that certain energy out there, and that's really for anything. But it's quite magical in a sense to see that we are all connected into the same energy field at the end of the day, whether it's a material item or a moving physical item, no matter what it is. And we all come from the same place. So I think that ties to another episode that I was talking about before, in one of the episodes, where I feel like everywhere is my home, wherever I go, and I don't feel like too sad or like lost or anything like that when I travel and stuff, because if it's all part of the same collective group of energy, you know, and that's, you know, what we're supposed to do is, you know, connect with energy and embody that and different things, then I think, you know, there's not much to be afraid of or fearful of and stuff like that. So yeah, I just essentially wanted to hop on here and share that little piece of daily inspiration with you guys, just because it is so beautiful and it is so nice outside. And yeah, just talking about the laws of creation and stuff like that, and that we are all connected as one and stuff. And I feel like when the energies and the weather and stuff like this, I definitely feel a really, you know, a sense of peace, a sense of enjoy, a sense of, you know, I'm excited for the summer. And sometimes there does need to be, you know, winters, because if it was summer all the time, you probably wouldn't have the same feelings. So you have to have lows to have highs, to have highs to have lows, which is another thing as well. So thanks so much for tuning in to another episode with us today. We do typically post episodes almost every day, so if you did like this episode, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and do leave us a comment if you have any questions or anything like that, or have any suggestions for future videos as well. Again, Tegan from Inspire Me 360. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the week. Make sure you guys get out there and go do some grounding. It's so beautiful outside, and we'll talk to you in the next episode. Thank you.